rightly evaluated that it makes no sense to push his luck in the classical game, because there you start with equal time, while in the Armageddon you have 3 minutes more with white.
Yeah. And let's head over as quickly as we can to, and it's on the board, Wesley so against Vishy Anand, and it's a closed position. All the minor pieces, barring the light square piece, bishops are off the board. And this one, gosh, it's very tense. I mean, just take a look at white's bishop. It's so bad.
Well, it can go here.
Yeah, if allowed. Oh, now it can go to h3. I would play it immediately. Okay, so Wesley going for the attack, trying to soften up the king side. And Vishy, he has no fear. He's showing that time and time again. Simply captures the pawn. Queen e2, bishop h3. I would play queen e2. Oh, bishop f3. Was this a bit too risky by Vishy to just allow his king to be exposed like this? But queen d7 is a nice move. Queen is threatening to come to h3. You shouldn't allow that.
Yeah, it looks like Vishy knows what he's doing.
Oh, feels like it's a great defensive job by Vishy. Combining both counter-attack with attack. Yeah. Rook c3. Where is Wesley's attack?
No, Wesley decided to play a slow line in this game. But Vishy's hand and his instincts in such positions are as good as ever. So,
lovely.
Stuff.
Lovely move by Vishy there. He doesn't go chasing the a3 pawn. Instead, he goes for a critical pawn, the pawn on d3. Smart. Bishop takes pawn. This is unpleasant. I mean, if you were playing a classical game, you would probably just look for ways you could bail out with a draw.
I think you can
but
bail out here.
You can't do that at all.
Lost. Or not just lost, but very good.
Okay, I guess Wesley has to kind of hold on to the d3 pawn. What does he?
Takes on h5.
Yeah, but there's bishop takes pawn.
Also managing the clock well.
Ooh.
So
wait 1 second.
Trickery.
There is queen f3 trickery.
Oh, and yeah,
oh
missed
no!
That one.
Turn around.
Oh.
Oh no!
Takes e. He could have gone bishop takes e2.
Bishop.
Ef king h8. But de queen f3. After all the praise, we jinxed him. And all of a sudden, it's bye-bye bishop. Because if the bishop moves, queen f6 comes. Oh no.
Oh no.
We did jinx him.
Yeah. And
now it's piece down, and this should be winning for white.
Yeah, but well spotted to Wesley. You know, what a nice trick. Creating opportunities when he sees them, and now it's just about consolidating those pieces, consolidating the king. I mean, there's some chance. You know, black has some lovely pawn chain in the middle of the board.
It's a bishop.
It is a bishop. And when we look at the clock situation as well, Wesley has plenty of time, just under 4.5 minutes.
What a turnaround. Anand completely controlling this whole game, but then he missed. There's one tactic, queen f3, hitting f6 and d3. And it's all lost.
Totally.
Instead, if bishop e2 here, he would not have lost this game. So now after queen e2, black is too active. Tough.
Tough. But interestingly enough, Vishy, in an interview yesterday, said that in his Armageddon match, he deliberately did not play quickly when he was
smart.
Ahead on time, because he wanted to fight that instinct. And we still hear that he just played a tempo, fell for a very nasty trick, and that's it. Game over. Now the queens are off. Rook to e3. nothing that Wesley can't handle. Bishop is simply going to retreat and defend the pawn on e4. Rook a2, attack the pawn on a6, and now it's just a matter of the white king joining the fray.
Yeah, it's not much to hope for.
Yeah.
The d pawn alone is not going to queen. Waiting passively. White will just enter with the king and then break with g4, g5, or
Yeah.
h6.
Rooks belonging behind
Put the
past
king on
pawns.
f5.
I agree. I agree. It is all over for the Indian legend. But it isn't just all doom and gloom, because he is still in the lead. He will still pick up 1 point, which puts him on 8.5 points, and he will still be ahead of Wesley. Rook b7, king moves up. Maybe they're just going to agree a draw.
Why?
Oh no! Sorry, Wesley needs to win.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Okay, the bishop is going to move to.
No, I guess he'll go king h5, provoke h6, and then try to relocate. Anand's waiting for g4, after which at least the king would be a little shut off. But still fairly hopeless. Rook to d8 plate. If Wesley ever runs out of ideas, he can always go rook d7. And eventually there will be Zugzwang, and the d pawn is not queening, but he doesn't need to either. And Vishy just resigns.
Yep, because he's constructed a nice mating net around the king. And great game by Wesley. A very nice trick, and it was so close for the Indian Grandmaster.
I don't understand why he resigned here, actually.
Because the bishop is going to come all the way down.
No, this plan, but
Yeah.
But okay, of course it is very lost.
He came very close. Just one careless slip up, and
Yeah, that's
was
gonna
it.
bother him, because he also took a draw in